So defense of the base and defensive array. For the successful defense doesn't mean that you actually defended your base every time, but it means that you inflicted more damage to your opponent than he inflicted to you. Because of that, you want to have rebound heroes. There are 4 currently: Castor, Garadon, Alastor, and the relatively new one, Narses. So they have Bolter Discipline that rebounds damage to enemy. Because of that, you want to have a shitload of dreadnoughts of all tiers, starting from tier 1. For instance, 20,000 T1 dreadnoughts isn't hard to make, it's cheap, but it will take toll on your opponent's army because of those rebound heroes. Besides shitload of dreadnoughts of lower tiers that are easy and cheap and fast to produce, you want to have a lot of whirlwinds, and I mean a lot, because whirlwinds are great at destroying primaris and vanguards. And vanguards kill your dreadnoughts faster than any other unit. So you want to have those whirlwinds. When it comes to defense array, you want to have plasma cannons and only plasma cannons. Why? Because when your opponent is attacking, he will most likely attack with the dreadnoughts. And before you can destroy his army and get to the squishy parts, whirlwinds, predators, and primaris, you have to get through dreadnoughts and then vanguards. Dealing with vanguards is much easier than dealing with dreadnoughts, because dreadnoughts have a lot higher defense and HP. So you want to have those plasma cannons to max out dreadnought countering, okay? Because your units will firstly attack dreadnoughts, then vanguard veterans, then primaris, then predators, then whirlwinds. And all those last 3 units are pretty squishy compared to dreadnoughts and even to vanguard veterans, okay? But dreadnoughts are the most pain to deal with. It's okay. Only plasma cannon, because if you have, for instance, heavy bolt, no, if you have mix, heavy bolter, less cannon, rocket, plasma, and so on. If you have mix of those cannons, you will make a little bit damage here, a little bit of damage there, but all in all, it's spread all around, and it's not effective because your units still have to kill enemies' dreadnoughts. Instead, focusing all of your cannons on dreadnoughts will help your units to get rid of them faster. So, plasma cannons, plasma cannon research, and only plasma cannon research. Rebound heroes, 5 stars and above is preferable. So what I did before I got 5-star Castor, it was much harder to get Castor back then than it was much harder to get Castor before. And even now, it's easier to get Garadon than Castor. What I did before I 5-starred Castor, I used my strongest hero, It was Erinka at that moment, so I used Alastor, Garadon, and Erinka. But as soon as I 5-starred that caster, I put him in. I won't be using Narses because he's increasing load and increasing collecting speed, and because of that, uh, he is out there collecting resources. And if he is out there collecting resources, he cannot defend your base. So I won't be using him, although he's better than Castor, as in because Castor has 26 rebound damage at max, while Narses and Garadon have 31 rebound, no, 31% of damage rebounded. But still, Narses will be collecting resources out there. Produce those dreadnoughts fast, produce those dreadnoughts a lot, produce them at any moment, and yeah, that's successful defense. A lot of predators, a lot of dreadnoughts, a lot of whirlwinds if possible, all cannons set to plasma, so you get uh, so you kill enemies dreadnoughts as fast as possible, and rebound heroes.